Welcome back to the Telegram 2 Forex Copier tutorial series. In this video, we'll show you how to add the Expert Advisor, or EA, to your MT4 or MT5 platform and connect it with the Telegram 2 Forex Copier desktop app. After installing the desktop app as we did in the previous video, and entering the license key and connecting your Telegram account, you will see the app state down here is waiting for an authorized connection from MT4 or MT5. We will set up this connection now. The Telegram 2 Forex Copier works seamlessly with any broker's MT4 or MT5 platform. In my case, I'm using the XM broker platform, but you can use any broker of your choice. Let's start with MetaTrader 5. Open your MT5 platform and navigate to the File menu. Select Open Data folder. In the Data folder, open the MQL5 folder, and then the Experts folder. Go to the folder where you extracted the Telegram 2 Forex Copier files, and find the MT5 EA folder. Copy the EA files from this folder, and paste them into the Experts folder in MT5. Return to your MT5 platform, and in the Navigator window, right-click on Expert Advisors, and select Refresh. The Telegram 2 Forex Copier EA should now be visible. Now, let's add the EA to MetaTrader 4. First, open your MT4 platform and navigate to the File menu. Select Open Data folder. In the Data folder, open the MQL4 folder, and then the Experts folder. Now, go to the folder where you extracted the Telegram 2 Forex Copier files and find the MT4 EA folder. Copy the EA files from this folder and paste them into the Experts folder in MT4. Go back to your MT4 platform, and in the Navigator window, right-click on Expert Advisors and select Refresh. You should now see the Telegram 2 Forex Copier EA listed. Now, before opening the Expert Advisor, there are some important steps you must take for both MT4 and MT5 platforms to work smoothly with our desktop app. First, let's configure the necessary settings for MT5. Open your MT5 platform and navigate to Tools, then Options. Select the Expert Advisors tab. Check the box for Allow Algorithmic Trading. Next, check the box for Allow Web Request for listed URL, and add local host to the list of allowed URLs. Then click OK to save your settings. For MT4, open your MT4 platform and navigate to Tools, then Options. Select the Expert Advisors tab. Check the box for Allow Automated Trading. Then, check the box for Allow DLL Imports. Unlike MT5, you don't need to add localhost to the allowed URLs for MT4. Then click OK to save your settings. These configurations are crucial to ensure that your MT4 or MT5 platform can seamlessly communicate with the Telegram Forex Copier desktop app. Remember, all processes work locally on your computer, and no data is sent out to any server. Now that the setups are done correctly on MT5 and MT4, and the desktop app is open and showing a good working state, you are now able to use our copier systems seamlessly. But for me, there is one more step I need to complete: adding the account numbers for my MT4 and MT5 demo accounts. Let me add them quickly like we do in the previous video. Now I will go back to the desktop app and recheck license. You will see the MT4 and MT5 account numbers displayed, indicating they have been added successfully. Let's start with testing the MT5 Expert Advisor at MT5 platform. From the Expert Advisors section, double-click on the Telegram 2 Forex Copier EA. After opening it, navigate to the Common tab. Here you'll find some important information about the system, including a reminder to add localhost to the web request as we did before. In the Inputs tab, you will find a plethora of options and configurations for handling your provider signals and trades. These options will be explained in detail in the next videos. Additionally, you can find an extracted Telegram 2 Forex Copier file before, in Docs folder, Telegram 2 Forex Copier EA User Guide PDF. This guide describes every option and how to manage them, skip and modify trades options, custom-defined trading rules, risk management settings, lot size calculation, break-even settings, trailing settings, And here are screenshots of EA default options, and more will be discussed in the next videos. Now, let's return to MT5 and set it to the default options for now. We will look at these options again. Then click OK. In the toolbox, which you can access from here or from the View tab, click on the Expert tab. Here, you will get information about your expert's state and connection, and it will display every decision the EA makes, like opening, closing, modifying, or deleting any order. This will be explained in the next videos. At first line, you will see a welcome message. The second line tells you that the EA is working correctly and searching for the desktop app. The third line indicates if the connection is successful or if there is a problem. In my case, it says MT5 established an auth connection with Telegram 2.4x Copier desktop app. The fourth line will display listening, telling you that it's ready to copy, else it won't be able to copy, and it will display an error message. Then, if we return to the desktop app, you will see a green light appear behind the account number that made the connection. This indicates that the connection is ready to copy any signal. However, we should enable listening to channels from the desktop app first. For MT4, the steps to make a connection and display the green light behind the account number are the same. Let me do it quickly. Back at the desktop app, you will notice that there are two accounts with a green light. This indicates that these MT4 and MT5 accounts, demo or real, are ready to use and are successfully connected. The last step in our setup is where the real magic begins. Select an account number from this list, and then choose the channels you want to copy signals from, like this. Here, it displays how many channels are selected for the chosen account. Then, check every box next to the account number you want to activate it. This will enable copying signals directly to your chosen account. Finally, press Save and Listen to set everything in motion. This is where the magic truly happens. A dedicated screen will appear, showing you every signal received by the app from the channels you selected. It's real-time, powerful, and incredibly efficient. We'll pause here for now. In our upcoming videos, we'll delve into the detailed workings of the system after installation. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more tutorials and updates from Telegram 2.4x Copier. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications on new videos. Visit us at telegram24xcopier.com and join our community. Happy trading!